Greetings. Hey, it's Susie here. I love embracing some of the beautiful states of consciousness that I play with. So I do a lot of the AKASHIC records, the quantum healing hypnosis technique via Dolores Cannon. I'm a level 2 practitioner in South Scottsdale. I do all kinds of other subconscious clearing and all the other kind of stuff. So I enjoy this work, but the best work that I really love is looking at my automatic writing. And a lot of times when I look at the automatic writing, um, it's just like, who wrote it? So sometimes I think I'm just the typist. Yeah, I think I'm the typist, but I start hearing words or imagery or something, and it's usually on my right side, and then I just go ahead and become the typist. So I've been doing this since January 1st of 2008. So I've got really a lot of words. So many freaking words. All right, so we're going to get started. We're going to have two small pieces and see how they connect and what else we can find out about it. All right, here we go. When a spectrum of effervescent colors supersedes your visual interpretation of your present field of aliveness now, your awareness is your agreement to experience more. When your body informs your thoughts and your observances shift, feel into your newest sense of potentiality. All the while, celebrate your curiosity and an earnest feeling tone of your newest overlay into your own field. In planetary crops and in this way, a field is prepared for an eventual and probable harvest of sustenance. Once sustenance is spread throughout the regions, the field is cleared yet again for a newer planetary crop. Your field of your knowing post-harvest shifts yet again. What now will you create? Okay, I don't even know what I wrote that. Anyway, so we're going to go to the second one. All right. Again, this is another version of what I call going into some sort of a spirit-led information that comes through. Could be, again, like the Akashic Records, could be my soul's messages, it could be the cat down the street, or anything else. So I'm as above, so below, and everything else. So all of these energies could be coming through, and I can't really discern exactly who the players are. Maybe it's me, I don't know. All right, so we'll start with the second one. Just to the left, a light sparkles as it entertains the dancing vibrations moving around. To casually become aware of spirit introduced in the morning's gatherings of thought, desires too outcomes celebrate this light presence, as we too were that semblance of light gleaming about. Miracles take form, and all the while the exposed parts of self take a number to solidly land in a space of letting go. Wandering across the skyscape to now, grounded nature suggests a peak to look around. In the higher realms, thought is less involved as the energies move about and dance to the light. How splendid indeed this sight. Here and in this way, we experience a new style of love, more evident through the eyes of the heart. Spaciousness in this awareness awakens the latent dormancy to arouse streams of light beams that shutter the solidity of now. In this way, life demonstrates the most spectacular feats, surely to feast on this field of instantaneous creation by simply a thought. How uncanny and marvelous this genie in a bottle, the truest nature of your unique or quirky grants to be shown in this grand theater of delight. Light more brilliant than other forms of life reveal, this coexistence with life and all triumphs across the cosmic sky and smiles at the very thought of you. All right, so some of these inspired words with these it's about Anna Sarah. So I've got another energy that I work with, which is Anna Sarah, and it's been kind of an extraordinary experience having so many different states of consciousness that come through, and then I'm just the typist, right? And so I know there's a part of me that is the typist, and there's another part of me that is listening, being present, to what is. And it's so fascinating and fun when I look at some of these written pieces, and I don't really date it. I don't really, sometimes the equation with automatic writing for me is something happened, could be good, bad, or indifferent, and then you go into look at the Akashic records and see if we can pull some records there, and then the summation of that is that it's an automatic written piece, So all of these things here are really conspiring. So for me, there's like little formulas that I do to, I don't know, just to know what is the next step with this piece, or do I need to do it now, or do I need to do it later? And sometimes if I'm in a process with getting these words, so I have so many words, right? But the more that I can get a few words, then, and if I can't do it immediately, I could just make a few notes on a notepad, and then I could go right back into that field. Sometimes I'm busy doing other stuff, So, but it's been a fun and a curious time for me just to continue to share some of these messages that come through. I don't know exactly that I think I'm the typist, but I think there's a part of me through my soul or some of my galactic family that are assisting me to have a better experience, and I'm sharing it. So I absolutely love sharing some of these written pieces. Sometimes I can't. It's one thing when I'm typing, but it's another time when I'm like trying to read it, and then I'm like getting all like cracked up and messed up, But still, we still have this human quality, right? Very human quality. So in some of these pieces that we did, we were kind of looking at different stages of light, but I'm also looking more in between these two pieces that came through, is that we're really, looking at what things can we let go of. So, seriously, like what can I do right now to change something right now? And maybe you've already processed an experience or an event or a time where it wasn't your best. Any of these things could be showing up, but I think for right now, with these two pieces, it was kind of like a when I'm looking at the words and articulating it, it seems like it was kind of like an ebb and flow energy. But really, when we're looking at stuff, right? When we're really looking at like what's best for me right now, well, is there something that I could do differently? Is there something that I can let go of? Letting go is tricky for a lot of people, because sometimes people like to hold on to the story, or hold on to the emotion, or hold on to the body, keep hanging on with the body energy. All these things are showing up. So, but that letting go is really, I think for me, it's kind of fun. I was always kind of a minimalist at heart. I don't really live this way now. Up here in Scottsdale, I'm in a different space, but I'm literally a minimalist. And so even when the kids were little, I had to, just make sure that I had enough space where I could be the minimalist mom, So it was really interesting, but that feeling of being me being a minimalist, I don't even know if I'm saying it right, so, is that I really like having space instead of things and experiences, or other things that were kind of not needed, maybe erroneous things that were happening. I always lean into space. I lean into having more space than things. So space is real important for me. I need a lot of space to do my work with my written pieces and some of the lectures that I do. And I'm excited because I'll be working at I'll be working with a community college up here in a couple of months. So I've got all of my material kind of already set up. But these are really neat things to look at when we're looking at what can we let go of? What can we let go of? What one thing can you let go of? So so I've been letting go of my body has totally shifted. I've totally shifted, right? And so you could say I let go. I let go of some of my physical sense of being, and right now I'm feeling lighter than before. So I haven't been this weight for a long time. It's probably in my 30s when I had the same weight. So I'm still letting some things go, letting it flow out. And what else can you do when you're available to let some things go? Sometimes people can't, like, I don't know exactly what I need to get rid of. Well, why don't you just you always tell people when they want to let go to one drawer in your kitchen and see what's in there and see if you can let some things go from just one drawer. If you do one drawer in your kitchen, so everybody's like, it's got this place where it's always these different things in the kitchen. But if you could do one thing to let some things go to that kitchen drawer, that one drawer that's got batteries in it and all kinds of weird stuff. But go in there and see if you can get rid of a few things. So these Akashic records and the automatic writing and the sense and the quality and the nature of letting go is spectacular. The more that you do this, you feel free, way more free. Feel that spaciousness. Feel that space. All right? So we'll see you soon. See you soon, and namaste.